Welcome everyone to Neverwinter on PC. My name is Rainer and today I'm going to show you how you can optimize your build for the hell bits. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more information or videos about Neverwinter, hit subscribe button. So, hell bits, it's back. One thing to note when you go in here, and this is very important, you will be scaled. Let's jump right into it. The required item level for this event is 18,000, but if you are an item level above 20,000, it doesn't say it here, right? If you are above 20,000, your item level will be scaled down. On this character you can see I have my regular Tom build, and yeah, my stats are nicely above 80,000, combat advantage is a bit high, power is nicely high, 380,000 HP seems very good. But let's go into help bits. And I think it says it here somewhere, I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's going to scale me down to 20,000. So let's do that. Let's go in. And see what happens. So we're inside now, and you can see my item level has been scaled down to 20,000. So I went down 6,000 item level, and you can see my stats actually didn't drop down that much. I lost about 35,000 HP, I think. A little bit armor penetration, like 6,000, 5,000 defense. They were a little above 80,000 and now they're a little above 75, 74,000. Combat advantage is still pretty high. But let me tell you, I've done some testing on the critter ratings in the help bit, and it seems that they have a enemy rating of 35,000. So the same as the Infernal Citadel. As you can see, I should have 85,000 armor penetration, 85,000 defense, 85,000 critical strike, 85,000 accuracy, but I don't have that. One other thing to note is, typically, if you go in with an augment, and I know some people like to go in with companions to let them do some of the work. I don't know if it's that good. Maybe it is, and maybe it will help. But if you are in alone, combat advantage will not do much. So combat advantage is kind of a dumb stat. Anyway, so let's just stick with the augment. How can we fix this solution? We're scaled down and we're losing stats here, and this is actually losing a lot of efficiency. And I can show you with some kind of tool someone made what that means. So if we go to the stat analyzer in the character builder, we're going to take custom build values, and I'm going to fill in the stats that I have. Armor penetration is 75,817, critical strike is 75502, crit severity is 124, 124, accuracy is 74,510, and combat advantage, I can fill it in, but as I said, you're not going to use it, so advantage uptime will be 0, but let's just fill it in for the heck of it, and put this to 0, because we're not going to have it. As you can see from our stats, the total damage modifier is 330%, and keep this number in mind. Actually, let me make a screenshot of this. Bam. Because we're going to look at the other variant of this, which in my eyes is better, and actually, well, it is better. Let me actually also take notes. The HP is 346,000. I don't know where we're going to end up, but we're going to have a little bit more defense. So, we're in here. We're not going to do it. Let's just go out. And I'm going to do some modifications of my stats that align with what I did. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to prevent getting scaled. So I'm going to try to get my item level below 20,000 while having Avernus stats. And that's possible. So let me modify some stuff. What we can start off with, and this is a big one, this ring here has a lot of stats and most of it is combat advantage. And as we already stated, combat advantage is not important, so we can just remove this. Other than removing this ring, I think it's also fair to say that all of the enchantments don't give that much stats. So we're just going to remove all of them, except for the armor and weapon enchantments. So let's do that. This of course is going to cost a little bit of gold. Actually, one second. I already made some thingy-majiggy for this, but we have to do this anyway. The rusted iron leggings I swapped out because you don't want to be negative 25% or negative 20 as a Dragonborn. Incoming healing, that's not good. So let's remove the rest of the enchantments. La la la, these cost 2.5 gold each. So that's a little bit annoying. If you have a duplicate set, you can also use that, of course. Anyway, let's remove all of these. And then we're below 20,000. But of course we did some more, and that's in this loadout. Powers are the same. Let's go to companions. We have all the bondings, rank 15, because that's where most of the stats come from. Then we have a chained icon of the companion with defense and crit avoidance. I want to have the high defense in here. Then we have armor penetration to cap that, and low crit and high accuracy. And if we look at the stats now, we have 92,000 armor penetration, 89,000 crit, 85,000 accuracy. Defense is 83,000, but that's going to be fine. And then combat advantage 74,000. We have a little bit less HP as before, but our defense is going to be kept once we use food. So we're going to use this until we get the hammer, and then we're very close to capped here. We actually have a little bit item level left that we can use. We can put 1 point in here, and then defense is also capped. Let's just do that because we can. Okay, then also nice to add in is these marks of the Demon Slayer and mark of the Demon Ward for incoming and outgoing. We can also add these. These are 1 item level each. Oops, wrong one. There we go. And then for the mounts, I removed all of the insignias. We don't need any of this. This is just power. As you can see, our power is only 123,000. And if we look here in what it was 162. But yeah, our armor penetration is now kept. Crit is kept. Accuracy is kept. Combat advantage, don't care. It's not kept at all. So let's just see what our efficiency is with our changes. Let's go back to this here. And we're going to fill in the new values. Critical strike. Wait, is this? Actually, this modifier is even higher if you pot up. But for now, let's just leave it like that. So this is a little bit lower. Oh, I removed, of course, the crit severity boon stuff. Accuracy, let's go down a bit. We lost some boons and stuff, so this is nicely kept. And combat advantage doesn't matter, but let's just fill it in. With these stats, and actually we also have a bonus from the wards, but I'm not going to count that in. we have a total damage modifier of 371%. We were at 330, so we're not doing 41% more damage. That's not the correct way to look at it, but our damage definitely made a jump by mostly removing stuff. I can show you also what I did in the companions part. There are no enchantments in here. Here we have a couple recondite in order to cap our accuracy, but I think we can actually do without that. Let me remove these because of foods. So these all out. Now we're at 72,000. Yeah, we're not gonna make it 80,000. We need a little bit, so we need one recondite in offense, I think. So close. But yeah, one recondite should be enough. But if you have more, you can put them in there, because we have some room in item level. Actually, if you remove them, you can instead add an empowered, which is probably a little bit better than that last 500 item level. Empower, let's remove this here, blowing through our gold. How much item level are those? 66. We can actually still add in one more empowered. For that little bit extra power. And let's look at what our stat analyzer. Let's go back to our statistics, scroll down. We are still below 20,000 item level. We were at 371 here. 371, let's make a new, yeah, it used to be 330, now it's 371, and this should be even higher. This is going to lower the bits, but 370, yeah, 414. So we increased our efficiency by almost 1/4, I would say, 1/4. So 25% more damage just by removing stuff. And the nice thing is, we mostly just removed stuff. We added, as you can see, one recondite, which most people may not have. Other than that, we don't have any insignias anymore. We actually also removed our... Oh, wait. We can also remove this combat power. That gives us more room, actually. Let's see, how many offense slots do we still have? One. We have 100 item level. We could... let's just add in that last empowered here, which makes it even better. Let me see. Let's change the power once again, 414, and now we're going to 185, 424. So now definitely we added in a quarter, maybe even a third of damage, about 30% of damage. And also we are more tanky because our defense is capped now, even though our hit points are a little bit lower. Boons, guild boons you cannot turn off, so they are still the same. Yeah, also in the boons, important to note, of course I went for these in the bottom layer. I added in the demonic mastery boons and one defense to cap this off. So with this build, it should be a lot easier to do, well, help it. So let's go in and look what it looks like. So we are back inside. As you can see, we're not scaled. Everything is still the same. Everything is still kept. For some reason, oh, here we go. Takes a while for everything to update, I guess because of the storyteller's journals. Of course, we're going to pot up here because we can, and this is no item level anyway. So let's add in all of this. Let's refresh our invocation blessing till we get the right one. Come on. There we go. And now we have 151 power, 319,000 HP, and we're basically good to go here. So let's sign this, and well, I don't need to show the battle, I guess. I could show a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna destroy everything, of course. You can also use this one. And here we are. But yeah, it's just killing stuff at this point. So this helps, especially the squishy DPSs. Tanks in general didn't really have a big issue with this Hell Pit event. They were practically immortal for some reason. But DPS definitely could die in here. You can also, instead of the Envenomed, run the Wheel of Elements, which I did the last time. It will drop your power and HP a little bit, but it gives you a little bit more survivability in case you need healing. You can just pop the artifact and move back, and you will be basically healed to full. But as you can see, I'm not losing that much HP. Okay, here we go. Now we're losing HP. How far are we? 52? Where's the bonus? There it is. Oh, it's a shield. Okay. We're going to save that for round 2. Oops. Should have put in some healing potions, but yeah, I guess we're just popping 1 health stone. With healing potions, it should be very easy to keep your health up as well. But at least we're killing these a lot faster now. These Hazarus are always annoying. Oh, is that rounds? Oh, clear the remaining enemies, okay. Seemed like some were disappearing. These things just spawn new enemies. Anyway, that was round 1. Can I swap out my potions now? I can, okay. Let's just use that instead. Good. I don't have the better ones here, I have 5. But I also have the shield now, so I don't really need to use potions, I think. And this should be fairly easy to achieve, even as a lower level. Another shield, okay. I guess I could just pop it and then pick up the second one. But we're basically immortal now, anyway. Let's start killing stuff. Poof. Oh, there's Mr. Bossman. Chosen of Cyril. Oh, we have Cyril. Of course, we cannot do our companion bonus because we removed that. Oh. Let's use our second shield. 1 million HP shield, I think, something like that. Poof. And away he goes. That was it. So this is not super difficult to achieve. The most difficult thing is getting the companion gear, of course, for this build. I am using the compy, but you could also swap this out for an Energon power or something like that to have more HP. But yeah, capping your stats is going to be the biggest thing, and make sure to get it all capped without your item level surpassing 20,000 item level. Make sure to remove all the insignias. Those are not the best source of item level. And also your enchantments, also remove those, all of them. Most of your boons, remove them, but try to get this one because this is very good, 5%. And the last tip is just use these demon and these demon wards, so the demon ward and the demon slayer overload enchantments. That's it for the video. If you have any remarks on this video or any suggestions on what to investigate next, feel free to leave a comment below and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.